They wanted praise for their hole. Praise the hole.
You know what? You should praise your hole. 100%. Praise your hole today. If you're a top, if you're a dom, praise your holes today.
Have you guys sunned your holes recently?
Yeah. Have you praised your hole lately? We're getting off. Okay, the Golden Kappa train has ended. We need to get into more holes. Speaking of praising hole.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. I think we have to read this one. I've got so many questions. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter that life isn't high school? And if it was, she would be the loser now. I cannot imagine, as a parent, telling one of my kids that. Gonna hope this is a clickbait title. Me fucking too. My daughter is 24, Kelly, and my younger daughter is 23, Sarah. They both have had very different high school experiences. Kelly was very social and in different sports. Sarah was very academic and had a small group of friends. Kelly got a sports scholarship for college, but soon dropped out of college after she failed multiple classes. She basically partied and did her sport and nothing else. Sarah went on to finish her degree and is doing well in life. Kelly has a jealousy issue, and I have talked with her before about it. She is never happy when Sarah has an accomplishment. Today, Sarah told us that she is going on a cruise for her vacation this year. Kelly always wanted to go on a cruise and couldn't afford it with her waiter job. In the car, she blew up saying that Sarah was a loser in high school and that it isn't fair that she has all this now. She went on for a bit when I had enough. I told her that life isn't like high school, and if she was the loser now. This started an argument. She called me a bitch. Well,
I think everybody sucks.
yeah. Okay, I think the question that we have to answer for this is calling your child a loser okay in this context.
Right. In the context that she was calling Sarah a loser.
Right.
Yeah.
Classic shitty but justified. I could see that. I think maybe calling her child is a bit much, but maybe saying her attitude and make her a loser would be better. Yeah, okay. And they're in their 20s, like Kelly was old enough to know better. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is the behavior of a child, not a 24-year-old woman. Yeah,
this is someone who like seemingly got pretty far in high school, not having to try very hard, and now is having to try hard and is upset about it.
This is peaked in high school energy. So what do we want to do? Not the asshole? Everyone sucks here? It's not no assholes here because Kelly definitely sucks.
Yes. But is the mom also an asshole? Or is it a necessary response wake-up call?
I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in OP's shoes as a parent in this situation, but I don't think that I would parent in a way that would lead to this situation. So I'm having a hard time being like, yeah, I would call my kid a loser. If life was high school, you'd be the loser now.
Yeah, that's still harsh. I agree.
It's still pretty harsh. Here's what you do. You take the therapy approach, you take the gentle parenting approach, and you have them come to the conclusion on their own. You go, well, Sarah worked really hard for what she has and is now able to afford a cruise. Look at where you're at in life, and if life was high school, who would you be right now?
Let her come to that conclusion herself.
Right. Do we agree with that statement? Do we agree that we should give OP a pass on calling her daughter a loser?
And I think upon reflection, I imagine the mom would say, you know what? I probably shouldn't have called my kid a loser. Probably in the moment I said it because it was my last straw.
What is that going to do? It's going to make your kid feel worse about themselves. It's not going to forward anything, you know?
Was she attacking one child or defending the other? I think in her view, she was doing both.
Yeah. Yeah, more likely heat of the moment comment. So like that, I still think that would make for an everyone sucks here.
Yeah, I would agree.
Not
I would
just
say
because we need it for new binghole squares. Tee-hee. All right, let's call binghole squares. I'm going with everyone sucks here.
What's a condiment?
What's a goon bag?
That's what Australians call it. Bagged wine. They call it a goon bag.
So it's not related to gooning.
It's not, but it's just an unfortunate coincidence.
So when I'm scrolling through TikTok and I come across some like sort of mildly unhinged looking woman that's looking directly into the camera, it's like, you could be gooning right now. You should goon for me. Goon right now. It's not that.
What is your For You page?
I am responsible for my own For You page, and I'm going to leave it at that. Speaking of new kinks, Darian, do you have a keyword for us to search the Hole Inspector subreddit?
Have you searched balls?
I'm going to Am I the Asshole, and we're searching balls.
Show me balls.
Show me balls. What is the top balls post?
I love this reaction.
How do we get balls here? What? Right? This is a balls post. This is the balls post.
Am I the asshole for telling my fiance if I see her friend again, I'm calling the cops? Me, 29M, and Erica, 27F, dated for 2 years and have been engaged the last 4 months. After we got engaged, Erica moved into my house. I still pay the mortgage while she pays for utilities, groceries, and household items. After we get married, the plan is to put her on the house so she gets equity as well. Her friend Leah, 27F, and her have been best friends since high school. I don't particularly like Leah, but have also been cordial as I know she's going to be in my life. My issue is Leah thinks of my home as hers. Couple examples.
Oh,
here we go.
I'm so, I'm locked in now, baby.
She always brings her boyfriend over and he's a sketchball.
Serves as a multiplier of sorts for the adjective sketch. Can be used to describe any person or situation that is unpleasantly odd or out of place. Often used specifically to denote a person who may seem untrustworthy, paranoid, or generally displeasing.
She talks to me in a very disrespectful way in my own house, like I'm a guest and she/Erica own it. One day I went out to my garage and some of my tools were missing. I checked my camera and Leah and her boyfriend were in my garage with Erica and took some tools with them. I asked Erica and she said they were just borrowing and would return them. I had to reach out multiple times for them to finally return the tools weeks later. I have a nice wine/liquor collection and I was working late one Friday. While working, I heard some clanking of bottles together. Erica wasn't home, so I went out to see what was up. Leah was behind my bar. I asked what she was doing, and she said that Erica told her it was okay to borrow a bottle of wine for her party and that she would pay it back. I told her no, that wasn't all right, and to leave. I asked Erica about this, and she said, quote, I don't remember telling Leah she could take a bottle, but I might have, I don't remember. I told her at this point I wasn't comfortable with Leah being in my house. Erica sort of understood, but also blew me off.
I cannot even fathom this level of entitlement. Sounds all a bit criminal. Lawsy? That's what I'm saying.
Final straw came when I wanted to go hit some golf balls and my clubs were missing. I freaked out because... Yep.
There's the balls! Golf balls!
Some golf balls.
We got here from some golf balls.
I freaked out because I golf regularly and my clubs are my biggest investment. I went to check the camera again and Leah used my garage code and took the clubs. I blew up, called Erica and told her to get them back immediately. Erica said Leah had asked for the garage code to grab some clothes from her closet and not my clubs. I threatened to call the police, but Erica stopped me. Leah kept telling us that her boyfriend needed them for a work thing.
The sketch ball!
The sketch ball, that's right.
That's just theft. And you're not asking the guy that owns the house or owns the club, you're asking the guy's fiance for the garage code for something else completely unrelated so that you can steal the clubs.
Nah, that's conniving. That's bad intentions. I got them back almost 4 days later after they were taken and they were dirty. At this point, I sat Erica down and told her that if I see Leah in my house again, then I'm calling the cops. No discussion. Erica got upset, saying that it's her best friend and that wasn't fair to do to her in our house. I said it's a pattern and since Erica's stuff isn't affected, she doesn't care. I said she can go over to Leah's if she wants to see her. She said she can't do this because Leah doesn't like her apartment and Leah's boyfriend is always there, which makes Erica uncomfortable.
Then what? What? Then why are you? Why? Gah! Bah! Ah!
They really need to have like a discussion. For best friends, it doesn't sound like they're talking at all. How are you like not discussing like, hey, your boyfriend makes me uncomfortable?
Right. Right, Kristen, I don't want to be uncomfortable, but I'm okay with you being uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. That's fucked up.
There is a massive update.
Yeah, well, the last line was, I'm now getting the silent treatment and getting called an asshole, but I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Am I the asshole? Yes. There is a huge, massive update that was at the beginning that we skipped over to get the original story first before we went into anything else. But now I'm so in this now. I'm so in this tea.
Okay. I want to thank you all for the kind words and comments. I knew after reading the comments that it was time to come to a resolution. I decided to drive home from work and talk with Erica. When I showed up, Leah's car was parked in the drive. I went inside and they were watching TV. I told Leah immediately to get out. She tried to argue, but I told her if she didn't, then I'm calling the police. Erica tried to get pissy and that I kicked her friend out, but I said I'm done talking about Leah because at this point, nothing is changing with that relationship. Sat Erica down and showed her this post. 20 minutes of reading later, I asked her what she thought, and she said, those people don't understand our relationship or Leah. I knew then that it was over. I asked her to hold out her hand and I took the ring off. She begged, saying she is sorry and she'll cut Leah off, etc. I told her I can't even trust her with the garage code. How am I supposed to trust her as my wife? She's locked herself in our room now. I'm in the kitchen packing up her things. I called her dad, mom, telling them about what has happened, and they were furious. Leah is apparently banned from their house and has been since high school.
Oh my God! It just keeps going deeper!
I didn't know this, but her parents said it's been like this since high school. They're coming this weekend to get Erica and the stuff. I couldn't be any happier than I am right now. A huge weight feels lifted off my shoulders. I felt like if I never made this post, I wouldn't have ever seen how messed up my life had become. Sincerely, thank you, everyone. Can't wait to take my clubs out and play around now that I have more free time. Really excited to see what single life brings and can't thank you all enough. Dude ended it all. He said, it's over. Give me the ring. Damn.
You gotta realize at some point that your best friend's just using you. Like,
yeah.
Wake up. It's gonna affect you and your relationships forever if you keep letting her walk all over you and the people that you're with. Your parents did it. Your fiance did it. Broke up with you. Called the wedding off. Made you move out of their house even. Like,
yes, gross manipulative thing to say. They don't understand our relationship. Ugh. Mm-hmm. I was just gonna say that this does feel believable for only dating for 2 years and to be like having this sort of dilemma. This feels very believable. Like, you know, you can put up with it for a certain amount of time, but then at a certain point you kind of just have to draw a line. Or you're like, I can't do this anymore.
This feels exactly like 2 years in problems. Yeah.
Yep. We could also try gooning.
Do you want to try gooning? I don't think we can do that on this platform.
Give it a try. Get outside of your comfort zone. Give it a try.
Welcome to the guest hole inspector spot with Very Darian. Today we're going to be gooning. This doesn't have gooning in the post, but it does have goon. I can try searching again for gooning specifically.
Is this one good though? Is this goon one good?
I implore you to choose your words differently.
Is it a good goon? Chat, give us a keyword. Give us a silly keyword to look up.
Yeah, chat, give us a keyword, and Daz will pick her favorite one.
I would like to see what comes up when you put in pickles.
Pickles.
There's gotta be a lot of pickle posts.
Oh no. Is there pickle in here? All right, we've got pickle.
Would I be the asshole if I told my family that our secret family recipe came from the side of a can? Growing up every year around the holidays, my mom would make fudge. The story was this amazing fudge recipe came from her grandma, who snagged it from a famous candy maker. My mom didn't get the recipe until she was an adult, and we were always told that we couldn't have it until we were 30. In my late teens, my mom asked me to help make fudge with her a few times. The recipe is very simple, and this was all the exposure I needed to memorize it. I've never once needed to write the recipe down.
Yeah.
It came out that I had the recipe early, and my mom and her mom were both outraged. I was given many warnings against sharing family secrets and told that they were disappointed at my sneaking around them. I've never shared the recipe with anyone besides my brother and sister. I don't have the same feelings about recipe hoarding, but I followed tradition. However, even now,
excited for this.
I know. However, even now, 15-ish years later, I'll get comments about how they don't entirely trust me since I came by the recipe dishonestly.
Your recipe was easy as shit, and I memorized it while helping. Like, what do you want from me?
So, like, you memorized how to pour a bowl of cereal. How dare you? Tonight, I was reading an article about a chef doing research on secret family recipes for pickled herring. There's Pickle!
There it is. Literally a post about fudge, and we got here from Pickle.
He managed to get copies of hundreds of recipes. 200 of them were identical. He traced them back to a cookbook from the 1960s. This got me thinking about our family recipe. After not much Googling at all, I found our exact recipe on the website for an evaporated milk company.
Yep.
They apparently have also printed the recipe on cans over the years.
Yep.
This leads me to believe that either my grandma or her mother actually got the recipe from a can and lied about its origin. I think this is hilarious and want to share the information. We've been so secretive about a recipe that's in public domain. There's really no reason to hoard it anymore. Would I be the asshole if I shared this knowledge with my mom?
Obviously, they hold this recipe kind of in high regard, right? And it's kind of like a shared family secret tradition sort of thing.
Yeah.
But also, it's all based on a lie.
Well, part of me is almost comparing it to like telling a kid that Santa's not real.
You know what? That is an incredible allegory. Absolutely. I don't think it makes you an asshole to bring it up. I think the asshole move would be how you do it, where you do it, when you do it.
Yeah, look, I think you're right. I think it's all about how you bring it up, because if your intention behind it is that you found truth that you would like to bring to a family member and you're like, hey, this is what I found out. I don't think your intentions are bad. I don't think your intentions are malicious. I think if you were to bring it up in front of everybody, it would be kind of an asshole.
Like announcing it at a family get-together, that's a little bit of an asshole move. But also, literally everyone in the family is like low-key ostracizing you and being kind of like shitty and backhanded because you came by the recipe dishonestly, and then you can be like, evaporated milk. That's where it fucking comes from, you assholes. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't, not even a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I would say not the asshole.
Ooh, this one is some, I really like this one.
Yes, this is good.
This is a good one, right?
Yeah, this is good.
Am I the asshole for setting a glitter trap to catch my mother-in-law trying to snoop? For some weird reason, my mother-in-law really wants to go into our bedroom whenever she comes over. On one occasion, I followed her as she went upstairs. I was going to get something for my child as the bedroom was upstairs, and she walked past the bathroom on the main floor and up the stairs behind it. She didn't hear me, and I caught her walking straight into my room and rifling through bills on my dresser. She denied snooping, even though I just watched her do it, and said she was just going to use our bathroom because she couldn't find the other ones. What?
She was looking between the bills for the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, the portal to the bathroom has got to be in here through these electric bills. Since that happened, I installed an exterior doorknob that requires a key on our bedroom door and one on the door to our office/spare bedroom. However, she's always forgetting where the bathroom is and trying the bedroom and office door. This really ticks me off. My husband says that I just get annoyed at this because everything she does drives me crazy. And since we've put locks on the rooms we don't want her in, there really isn't a problem anymore. Spineless, wet noodle husband, stand up to your mother for doing weird bullshit and shut the fuck up. Quit defending defending your parents' weird ass behavior because you're a coward.
Noodle man.
Noodle man, I need you to get hard. Well, over the holidays, we had my in-laws over for dinner, and before they came, I was searching for the bedroom keys. We hadn't used them in a while since we only lock the doors when mother-in-law comes over. My husband told me we didn't need to lock the doors since she wouldn't try to get into the rooms, and I insisted that she would because she loves to snoop. We went back and forth and decided to cover the doorknobs in super fine glitter to see if she tried to use them.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I did this once before when husband didn't believe me about the snooping to prove she'd been in the rooms. Last time she ignored the glitter and we didn't say anything about it. But then my husband couldn't deny that she tried to snoop. So this time I covered the knobs in glitter, and for the office went a touch further and rigged a little folder of glitter over the door to the office before the in-laws came over. I left one side unlocked, French doors, and it was set so if you walked into the room, you would get covered in glitter. Husband goes out of his way to show his mom the main floor bathroom when they got there, and specifically asks his parents and sisters to not go upstairs. There's a baby gate so the kids can't get upstairs either. Well, guess who had to go to the bathroom and got covered in glitter and had it all over their hands and hair? She completely lost it and started screaming at me, so I yelled back, and now my husband is saying I went too far. Wet, noodle, spineless baby man!
Noodle man.
Mother-in-law also says I'm the asshole, but sister-in-law says I didn't do anything wrong and mother-in-law deserved it for snooping. Father-in-law is Switzerland. Oh, neutral. Okay, I was like, so how did you fit an entire country into your house? That's so weird. Apparently her car is ruined now too because it's covered in glitter and she can't get it cleaned up. So am I the asshole?
Oh, it's the consequences of my actions.
Oh no, consequences. Literally, you were told not to snoop multiple times. You were shown the bathroom, told not to go upstairs. You climbed over the baby gate. You rifled on the doors, and now you ate shit. I mean glitter. You ate glitter, and you have to deal with that now. You're not mad because you got glitter on you. You're mad because now everyone knows you're a fucking liar.
It's so clear cut. It's so good.
Right.
It's like the consequences of your actions. What's extra good about it too is like, it's not like she got hurt. She's just embarrassed.
She's just embarrassed, and now everyone knows.
Yeah.
Edit. I can't believe this blew up, and I want to say thank you for all the support and the awards. My husband woke up and found this post, and I think the comments have been an eye-opener. We're going to start couples therapy in January, so I think that will be great for us. Good for you. Good for you. Ooh. Nut up, Noodle Man. Nut up, Noodle Man. You can insert yourself into calling me fun variations of my username anytime. There we go. Yes. Okay. We got there. We got there. Amazing. Amazing. I'm a genius. You can also peg me in the